Hey my friend, I'm going to show you now how you can edit the blog section. So here underneath the call to action here, the subscribe, we have a blog area. Now if you want to have a blog, then this is having a couple of blog posts or 3 blog posts here on the front page. It will be a good a good start for you really. If you don't want to have a blog, you can also delete this whole section here. Now this is not your main blog page, because if you have more than 3 blog posts, they're not going to show up here. They're only going to see the latest 3 blog posts. And we've got a button down here that's called Read More. You can have it say whatever you want. It could be go to blog page, or see more blog posts, or learn more, whatever you want it to be. This button will go to a different page. It'll go to your blog page, and on that blog page will be all of your other blog posts, the rest of the blog posts. But here we just want to show everyone that, look, we do have a blog, and if you want to learn more, you can go learn more. Or if you like one of these topics that we've written about, then you can click on them and you can go and check them out as well. Okay, so now we're going to go about the styling. So let's have a look here. I quite like the light background here. I think it works really well. You could change that if you wanted to. I wouldn't put any images in the background or anything like that. I would keep it to just a plain color, because the reason why I say this is because you will usually have images for each of your blog posts, because it's really good to have a featured image for each of them. And if we put an image in the background here, then it may not look so good, because the images on top of images will make it look really messy and will make it a bit hard to see, and that's not what we want. So here we go. First of all, I'm going to style this blog one here. I want to keep it the same, exactly the same as this one up here, except I want this to be called blog. So what I'm going to do, instead of copying and pasting the styling, I'm just going to grab this whole row. So this row here, it contains the text module and a divider module. So here I can just click these 3 little dots, go here and go copy row. I'm going to scroll down to where I want it to be, and I want to paste it. I can't paste it there. I might paste it down the bottom here where I can see this green little plus sign, and then I'm going to right click and click paste row. So here we go. It's now there. Now what I want to do is I want to grab this little cross symbol and drag it up here. There we go. So now I can delete this text module because I don't need that one, and I'm going to change this one to blog and save. There we go. That is now styled how I like it. And now let's edit these. Now this bit can a lot of people can stumble upon, because a lot of people think that they can edit what this says here and what these images are, but this is not where you edit these things. This is only where we're styling the overall styles for these 3 blog posts. Now before we go into that, I just want to show you where you can find those blog posts so that we can edit those images and this heading here and the text within it. But first we need to get out of this page. I'm not going to exit this page because I still want to edit it, but I'm just going to open up a new tab. So here, if I just say I want to go to dashboard, I just right click here and I go open in a new tab, and I can click on the new tab here. You can see that I've got a bunch of tabs open. This allows me to switch back and forth between the different web pages that I'm on very easily. So now we're in the dashboard. Now where we can find these 3 blog posts is in posts. Yeah, so here we're in the dashboard of our WordPress website, and we've currently been editing the pages. The pages are the static pages on our website: the home page, about page, contact page, privacy policy, terms of use. They're the ones that don't change. They're not time-based. They're there on your website and they just sit there. Posts, on the other hand, are blog posts and articles that you are constantly adding. So this is the content creation. So they can have videos in them, images, they can have text, mainly text. But here you can see that we have set up 3 dummy blog posts. You can delete these if you want because there's nothing really interesting on them. We just wanted to set them up for you to show you how they would look like once they are added in this blog module. This here, if you click on this module settings, you'll see here that it's called blog settings. It's a blog module, which means it is grabbing all of the blog posts in the post section. So you might have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, however many. You can have hundreds of blog posts, and this blog module will grab those blog posts and display them wherever you like and however you like on your website. Okay, it's very cool, but we're not going to go into that yet. Okay, so let's go back to posts. Say I wanted to edit the title of this blog post and the image and the text here. If I go into posts, blog post 1, I'll go click on edit. And what you'll notice is it's going to look quite similar as a page. This is the back end of a page. The only thing that I want to change here for now is blog post 1. I want to change the name of it to why learn to repair, or maybe like the 5 skills you need to have before going on a motorbike adventure. The 5 motorbike maintenance skills or repair skills you need to have, or you must have, before going on a motorbike adventure. Okay. There we go. It's a bit of a long title right there. I'm thinking about how to shorten it down, but that's fine for now. I'm just making it up on the spot. So that's the name of the blog post. Let's scroll down a bit. Here, we want to change the slug. The slug is the words that come after your website in the URL. So in this case, it would be https://www.motorbikehero.com/ what's it going to be. And the slug here, we want it to be exactly the same as this. So the 5 motorbike repair skills you must have before going on a motorbike adventure. Okay, very cool. Then you could put in a description there. This is SEO stuff that we're not going to do right now. I'm just going to copy that actually. The way that you would usually edit it is through here. And you can see here that it automatically updates. So here it's automatically updated to this how we want it to be. Okay, it should be exactly the same as the title. Now, if we keep going down, we'll go to featured image. So featured image is this image here that we don't really like because that is not relevant. I might go to Unsplash again. Unsplash, my favorite image, free image site. And we'll go to motorbike adventure because that's more relevant. So adventure. Maybe this one. That's pretty adventurous. Going to save that file. We'll go to, I'm going to put the name of this file exactly the same as the name of the blog post, so I know exactly which blog it is connected to. So here, I might put it in its own file, in its own folder. So I'm going to call it blog featured images. That's my new folder. I'm going to put all the featured images of each blog post into this folder. It's good to file and categorize your images better so that it's easy to find them later. So now let's go back to Tiny PNG, our favorite compressor for images. Click on that one, open. Now it's compressing. Wait. All right, there we go. Download. Now we want to save that file in the same place. It hasn't gone back to the same place. Here we go. Blog featured images. Save. Replace. Yes, I do want to replace that. Now we have that image. Let's go back to edit post. Replace image. Upload files. Select files, blog featured images, we want this one here. Now while it's uploading, I'm going to be thinking about what the alt text is going to be. Remember the alt text, if there's any words inside the image, you want to make sure that those words are here in the alt text. And in this case, there are no words in it, there's no text in it. So I'm going to describe the image and say, person on a Harley Davidson motorbike adventure. There we go. Maybe we can go country adventure. Set featured image. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now the excerpt. Nope. Okay. Edit with the Divi Builder. Oop, stay on page. Let's go update. It's always good to save and update your work. What does that say? Post updated. Edit with the Divi Builder. Here we go. So now we've got our new title, we've got our new featured image, and here is the text inside. Okay, so this text here, lorem ipsum dolor sit amet, you'll notice is this text here, lorem ipsum dolor sit amet. This is grabbing all this information from here. Okay. So if I wanted to update all of that, then I would go enable Visual Builder. Now I don't need that image, I can get rid of that and get rid of that whole row. And here I can start writing my blog post. This is, so here I can say like going on a adventure. Make you'll want to be prepared for all the yeah, things that could happen. This article will show you my 5 most used motorbike skills that I always find myself needing when I go on a motorbike trip. Okay, so anyways, you probably won't want to write your whole blog posts here. Just in case something happens or it doesn't save or something like that, I would recommend that if you're going to write a whole blog post, write it in Word or in a Google Doc or something like that, some kind of text editor that is out of the Divi Builder, and then once you've written it, then copy and paste it into here. I only just demonstrated it this way because I want to get something small up ready to show you how it updates, how it's connected to the blog module, which you see on the home page. So here I've saved it. I'm going to exit the Visual Builder. Now there it is. Obviously you'd write a bit more than that. So I'm going to go back to this page now. I'm just going to hit the save and refresh because it hasn't updated it to the latest post. But I'm just going to hit the refresh button up here in my browser. And let's scroll down. It's still loading. It's all good. Here we go, blog. Here we go, the 5 repair skills you must have before going on a motorbike adventure. So here you can see that my text has been inputted into here. I haven't written any more, so that's all it's got. But if I did have more written, which I probably would in a blog post, it'd do this thing. It'd just go into ... to show you that there is more, but if you want more, then you can click on it. So I'm not going to edit these blog posts here yet. We might do that later on in the course. But that is how it's all connected. You can see how it's dynamic, and every single time that you add a new blog post, it's going to pop up here, and the last one, it's going to move and fall off. The oldest one's going to just disappear. So this is only showing the latest 3 blog posts. Okay, now let us edit how we look at it. Currently, I like the way that it looks. I think it's nice. It's got this nice, shadow on the outside. It kind of looks like it's a nice card that's sticking out of the screen. It makes me want to click on it to learn more, but I'll just go through some of these settings. Okay, here we go. So post type. What is this? I can actually change this to pages. So if I wanted my home page or blog page to look like here in a card, then I could do that, but I don't think that would make sense. You could also do media. For example, if you have a lot of images, you could share those images here as well. Projects, we haven't gone into that yet, but if you want to display projects in this way, then you could. But for now, we're just going to choose posts. So post count, I want 3. I could have 6 if I wanted and have two is that 6? Oh, I currently don't have 6. So even though I say I want 6, I only have 3 of these that exist. So it's not showing. But I could have as many as I wanted. I would just choose them here. Now, categories. You can see I've got a bunch of categories. These ones are not related to motorbike, motorbike riding or motorbike maintenance. They were here before I deleted everything. So it's related to menopause and all that kind of stuff. But I'll show you how they were added there in a moment. But say if I only wanted to have blog posts that were related to, let's say, repairing from crashes, okay, crash repair, then I might have a category called crash repair or something like that. And I might have another category called maintenance. I could have another category called tools and equipment. Okay, so those are different categories that I could have to categorize the different posts that I write about. The good thing about categories is, one, you get to your audience gets to filter through, like, if you go onto your blog page, you could have a filtering system set up so that people can type in the category that they want, or check the category that they want, and they only see those ones that they see. So if someone only cares about, the tools that they're looking for, or tool reviews, and you do a lot of tool reviews, then they would just click that category and they only see the ones that they want to see, and it filters out all the fluff, like maybe the repair stuff that they're not really looking for. Okay, so that is one good thing about having categories. The other good thing about having categories is that it's good for SEO. So it adds in another keyword there. What you're saying is to Google, you're telling Google tools or service tools for motorbikes, whatever the category name is very important to my website, because I have an entire blog category based on this. So anytime anyone is Google searching for tools, motorbike tools or motorbike service tools, whatever category is, your website is more likely to rank better. So that's the cool thing about having categories there. Okay. Date format, show excerpt, yes. You can change the size. For example, if you want less words there, I can just select 100 characters and it's going to shorten it a lot. Okay, but for now I'll put it back to 270, and now there's a lot more there. If I did not want to start it with the latest blog post, if I wanted, say, if I had a feature of my latest blog post, okay, let's give an example right here. I'm going to put in a new section, a full width thing, a text module. I'm going to say latest article from the motorbike from the Motorbike Hero blog, and we'll give that a heading 2. Heading 2 will do that whole thing. Now here I'll add in a new one called blog. See, this is the blog content module. And here I'm going to add in the post, and I'm going to add in only one blog post. And it's going to be the latest blog post. There we go. Show excerpt, and here I can say what elements I want it to have. Okay, so yes, I want the featured image, maybe I want a read more button, no pagination, which is the little, previous post or latest next post. I can get rid of the categories or this other metadata here, like the author or the, all that kind of stuff. Design, layout, full width. could turn it into a grid. See, this here is a grid. And so that here is a grid. Grid usually puts it into three posts in a row. But for me, I might have full width. Okay, so maybe I'll get rid of go into elements and get rid of the featured image. Yeah, so I could do something like that. Maybe here I could do a half-half. On one side, I want the text information, and on the left side, I also want to add in the blog module, the latest one and only one of them, and I only want, let's say I only want the featured image, like that. Okay, so I have this on the left and that on the right, and I don't want that heading down below, so I'm just going to do a little bit of custom CSS where I go visibility hidden, maybe that's something, yeah, visibility hidden, and that's a cool little trick I learnt. And now that heading is gone. Okay, so now we have the latest article from the Motorbike Hero blog. Now, the only reason why I demonstrated this to you is to show you that down here, I may not want to have this latest one here. I may want to have starting from blog post 2, 3, and then 4. Okay, because the first one's up here, and I don't want to double up on it. Okay, so this is the latest one, and it's like a feature, you know, look at this one, it's amazing. Now here, I'm just gonna move it up a little bit so there's not so much of a big space. There we go. It's a bit of a big space up there, but that's okay. Maybe I can make this one, this background, yeah, more of an off-white color. There we go. Now it's more of an off-white. Okay, so here, if I wanted to offset that, so I still want 3 posts there, but I only want, I want it to start at 1. And you might be thinking, you know, but it is 1, that is the first one. But when it comes to computer, data science, computer stuff, they usually start 1 at 0, okay? So that very first post up here, the one that we just kind of got rid of, that's actually blog post 0, the latest one. And this is 1, 2. I know it sounds a little bit weird, but yeah, that's just how it goes. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it back to 0. Oops. Actually, default. And here we can decide what elements we want to see. So here I might have, yes, we have a featured image. Maybe I want a read more button on each one. There we go. It's given us a read more button. Maybe I want to show the author if we have multiple authors. If it's all, so here by admin, it will have your name on it, your username. You can have a date. It could show the categories like this. And you know, now it looks a little bit cluttered, but what we can do is we can change the design here. So layout is fine. You can see you can either do it full width or grid. I like grid. Overlay, you can put a little overlay on the image. For example, this, if you hover over it, it goes like that. So maybe I'll keep that. Actually, I don't like the image overlay, so we'll just leave it for now. I can edit the image. I can make it, you know, I don't know, change it a little bit, but I'm not going to. I think it's fine. Text, text is fine. Maybe title text, maybe make a bit smaller. Nah, I might make the meta text a bit smaller. See if I hover over there, it's going to edit this one here. So maybe I will make that smaller. There. Alright, let's keep going. Read more text. Okay, maybe I'll go default, read more regular. I'll make it all capitals maybe. Yeah, line height. Maybe I'll make that bold, read more. There, or I could even make it this color. Nah, I like it that red color. And I could change the body text to a black if I like that black color better, or even this dark color. Yep. I could change the read more text to no, not the read more, the meta text. I could change it to this, maybe that gold color. That looks a bit better. Or even this grayish color. And maybe I'll change the body text to 15. Oh. Body text. It's a bit weird. Text. It's changing the read more text. Oops. Alright. Looks like a little glitch there. But yeah, that's that section. I think it's looking pretty good. Maybe the meta text can go into the middle, seeing as though the rest of it is in the middle. Or maybe I'll make all of the text aligned to the left. So maybe the title text aligned to the left. Maybe the body text aligned to the left. There. Maybe I'll keep it at that. I think that looks a bit better. Yeah, I think that looks a bit neater. And then finally, the read more button. We'll style it. Go to design, button, background. There we go. Okay. There we go, and that's the blog section. And I also showed you how you can make a blog section like this just for one piece. If we wanted to, we can change the whole layout here to design it to the full width like this, like that. And it's going to have a blog post with the featured image all in just one after the other, just like that. Okay. It might look a bit better if you did go with full width to remove the if you go into elements and remove the featured image, and then just have them listed here like that. That's I believe that's what we have on the OBL website. Yeah, if it doesn't need an image, then it's fine. But in my case, I'm going to turn the featured image back on. I'm going to put the layout, put it back to grid, and leave it like this. And then I might save that by clicking this purple button here. Save. There we go. Latest from the Motorbike Hero blog. There we go. Okay. Hope you have enjoyed this. There's lots of different things that you can do to style this blog area here, but have fun playing around with it. You don't need to have this featured bit up here, but I wanted to put up there just to show you what you can do. Okay, take care. I'll see you in the next video.